Well, hellfire. It is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Back with the boys, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Wizard. I don't have my Echo Effect controller with me. I'm excited for Phantom Island. This is the release day of it. I really enjoyed the title track, Phantom Island, and I really like Grow Wings and Fly. The music video, Envies as the damn fish man. And then the comments on that one, there was one, I swear to God, guys, I laughed so hard, I was rolling out of, I can't even remember where the fuck I was when I read it, but they said Stu turned into a Force ghost. Became one with the Force. But now we have the full-on record. I am going to do Lonely Cosmos today, and then for the rest of the record, I'll return to my normal schedule, which will be the upcoming Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do have other requests that I've already filmed, and have to have those go out on a certain date this weekend. But either way, let's dive on into Lonely Cosmos. All right, you like this vibe?
From the belly of the jungle where I launched, I fly through time as dead as it is cold.
Get it, Stu.
I miss my home, lonely cosmos.
Not a bad opener at all. I thought we were going to go dark. I don't know why this album cover makes me think we're going to get a darker record overall. Because maybe the last one was so upbeat and uplifting. But not a bad opener. It puts me in a trance. Puts me in a little bit of a vibe.
Lonely cosmos.
Yeah.
Fading in the solar, space dream floating. I've been getting older, satellite burning, galaxy shattering, bathing in the cola, black sea boating, alien freeloader. Are we alone in this cosmic effigy?
It is a mixture. We're getting a mixture of minor and what sounds like major. At least that's what my ear tells me. Don't quote me on it. I really have no theory. There's a book by a guy named Alan Van Wert I've been thinking about getting and reading to see if I can actually understand musical theory a little bit better. But I like where we're at right now in this track.
Are we alone in this cosmic effigy? Splitting timber, they fall to ice.
Shout out to the orchestra. I think the orchestra is such a killer addition to this record. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I kind of like this record already a tiny bit more than Flight B471. Maybe that's a hot take. I lean more towards minor key stuff, and I know I've said this a lot in a lot of my King Gizzard videos. Uh, I've said it a lot in everything I do here on the channel. But this has been sound like we're getting ready to maybe go to another darker section. I don't know what it is about that kind of stuff. I don't know what it is. I can't explain to y'all in words why my ears and body and soul just gravitate towards minor key stuff. It speaks to me on a whole nother level. A whole nother level. Back to major. Yeah. There we go. I dig the fuck out of this guitar line. Don't get me wrong, up to this point, the guitar lines have been good. But here, talking about speaking to my soul. The fucking music. Okay. That's cool. Yeah.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much.
Like that breakfast burrito. All right, hold on. I really dig the later half, or this outro, basically. I feel like this song showcased what the orchestra is adding on. The guitar line was really sick there. Up to it was a cool mixture. I definitely like the darker parts, but I felt like every time one of the boys was singing, it would go more major key. Uh, Cookie was sounding really good. I think Cookie had a really killer section. Sitting here staring at the album cover. So the plane crashed. You got horses running. All the fishes and the lizards. That's pretty cool. I think whoever did the artwork, which I'm assuming it's their main guy that they work with, maybe. I can never remember his name. I feel bad because y'all tell me all this stuff, and I know it, especially when I'm in the King Gizzard zone. But then where I take on so many other requests, and I'm trying to remember. Basically, I'm trying to remember 1,000 different names, 1,000 different things that work with 1,000 different projects. I feel bad when I come back to one of my favorites, like King Gizzard, and it takes me a minute to start my brain to be like, oh, this is who did that. Da, 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 da. But awesome artwork. Probably one of my favorite album covers. Hell yeah. Lonely Cosmos. Digging it. I dig in this record. I feel like I'm gonna get a mixture of my darkness, of my minor key stuff that I want. It's not gonna be. I don't know if we'll get any. I wonder if there's any distortion on this record, or if it's all this more flamenco style, acoustic, low gain guitar stuff. But it has been cool so far. I still think that later half of Phantom Island is my favorite part. But then the outro for this is really good, and then the music video for Grow Wings to Fly was really killer. But I am excited to check out the rest of the record. We have Eternal Return, which just tried to play a little bit. Pan Psych, Space Sick, Aerodynamic, Sea of Doubt, Silent Spirit, Grow Wings, and Fly. I'm curious by the end of doing the whole record which one's going to be my favorite track. So I know a lot of y'all will be able, I can't do it. I have to do each song on camera. So I know a lot of y'all will already have listened to the full record by the time you watch this. Don't spoil nothing. I'm going to ask that. Don't spoil nothing. But I am curious what's going to be the general consensus and what track I'm going to see mentioned the most. Like, you're going to dig da da da. You're going to dig this da 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 da. I'm excited to read all the comments. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are, as always. And like I said, I will be doing my normal schedule for whatever band that I'm going to. I think this would be for future reference. Any band that I'm super into that I'm going to do each track of a record, it will normally fall on like a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. So this just so happened to come out on Friday, and normally I don't have any Metalhead Envies coming out on Friday, so I had the open time slot and everything. But fuck yeah, King Gizzard, once again, y'all are the shit, and I want y'all to succeed more and more every day. And stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.